Ascended Masters, Archangels, Galactic Federation, Council of Light, Elementals, Fae, Mary Magdalene, beings assigned to our team for our highest, holiest, heavenliest, most divine, godly good, celestial guardians, protectors, divine messengers, and all benevolent beings of light. Ooh, sacrifice at the bottom of the deck. What do we need to know about this? Eyes wide, got them looking like lemurs, seeing the wrath of God, and now they're believers. What is up, Galactic Golden Nuggies? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? What's the vibe? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I hope you guys had an incredible Easter weekend and an amazing Good Friday. Listen, the first things first that we need to address, that I know quite a few of you probably have seen already. Hello, Galactic Golden Ohana. Welcome in, sending you all my love in return. I'm reciprocating the energy, baby. But right off the bat, y'all, did y'all see the Pope passed away today? And the Most High woke me up at 7:30 and was like, go look at Google. And I was like, okay. Weird. Never had the Most High guide me to looking at Google. The moment I typed in Google and pressed search and Google came up, the first thing on Google was that the Pope had passed away today. Now today is the 21st. 2, 1, 3, the Son, the Father, the Holy Spirit. It's the 4th month. 3 plus 4 is 7. 2025 adds up to 9, which 7 with 9 adds up to 7. The day of the Lord, the Most High. Sacrifice being out here. And y'all know the last live that I did, I had a dream where there was this karmic individual with this horn-shaped knife trying to take my fertility to heal, to help themselves, to save themselves. And then I arise today with the Most High being like, look on Google. And then seeing that the Pope had passed away on Monday, today, which adds up to 7. Yep, God equals 7, exactly. This was fated to occur, especially with sacrifice being the first card out here. I also just heard this is their 3rd and final warning. Touch not my anointed, do no harm to my prophet. What had been prophesized for your life is coming into play, and individuals cannot stop it. And it looks like individuals attempted some type of sacrificial ritual in order to save themselves by sacrificing you, your health. Yeah, I am feeling that. I'm feeling like God's fed up. I told you, this is your 3rd and final warning. That's literally what I just heard. Your 3rd and final warning. Touch not my anointed, do no harm to my prophet. You are no longer being left out in the cold, but somebody else is. You've been sealed. Yes, you keep seeing warnings. If you keep seeing the word warning, or you feel that in your energy, this is definitely the message for you. Individuals have been warned, and their top dogs have been hit. And I told you, the Hierophant, I had prophesized this. This is a direct message from the Most High. The Most High had told me the Hierophant in the reverse would fall, and they wouldn't be able to get back up. Y'all remember me prophesizing that. The Hierophant in reverse has fallen, and there's no getting back up. For you, this is your come up. For them, this is their downfall. For attempting to repeatedly harness your energy to save themselves and maintain or obtain a certain position. Exactly, Pamela. Warnings. W-A-R, parenthesis, nings. They waged a war upon themselves and cursed themselves with what they were attempting to do to you. And now it's only up from here. There's also somebody that paid to leave you out in the cold here. This just landed on the Princess of Pentacles. This individual had been told time and time again, they could not stop what was prophesized for you. They could not take what was for you. For some of you, this is a God-ordained romantic connection. For others, this was your position, the type of recognition that comes with your position, the type of prosperity that comes with your prophesized position. 4 of Swords. Somebody paid to make you very, very sick, so that you would be left out of something. You wouldn't make it to receive something. What I just say about your position of recognition, we got the star out here. This individual, if you have a platform, you're being seen, you're being recognized. This individual may be attempting to cyberbully you. Like we're still in high school. This is weird. Whoever this is, they're very petty. If you don't have a platform, this is just about you being recognized for your efforts, you healing. You healed from whatever sickness this individual was trying to send to you so you wouldn't make it to receiving something. And the star here, this is about being not only healing, but being known. You're not only being celebrated in the ethers, you're like a celebrity in the ethers. So for some of you, you're a new wave of celebrities that God has ordained for this position in order to steer, lead the masses, steer the masses towards enlightenment, to save them, save the sheep from the slaughter. Because it looks like they were being led down the road to hell by these individuals that were being puppeteered, pushing a certain agenda. And you're here to shift that agenda. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Oh, and my eye is jumping right now. Evil eye could be a Leo sending evil eye. They're stressed. It's not a Leo. It was somebody that sent some strong shit your way that was supposed to incapacitate you, make you very sick, send you to the ER. There's somebody here that needed your healing. There are individuals that have already passed away. I heard dropping like flies. They just channeled me the Tyrion Game of Thrones, where he says, I think it's like kings or monsters, or some about the elite being monsters and they're dropping like flies. I'm gonna have to go re-listen to that. So you got these individuals dropping. Individuals are falling ill. Their rituals are backfiring instantaneously. These were all warnings. Fertility. Somebody was trying to harness your energy, your essence, I also just heard neural pathways. New neural pathways have been created within your mind. You worked very hard on reprogramming your subconscious. Somebody wanted your abilities to not only heal themselves, but their circumstances. They needed you out of here in order to obtain this, but you're not going anywhere. And again, third and final warning, 144 type of... Three of Cups, they're not celebrating anymore. Three of Cups in the reverse. We got Six of Swords that just fell with the King of Wands. Somebody traveled to pay somebody for this work. They needed you to be out of here so they could stay. And you're not going anywhere. Pamela, that resonates. Ritual rivals going on. With Three of Cups in the reverse, I'm going to keep this. I put the rest of them back in the deck. Individuals that were once celebrating now feel as though they celebrated their own ending. Like these individuals with what they're going through, their celebration was short-lived. They were celebrating your demise, your downfall, only to watch you rise like the phoenix. Yes, I did see that. We just talked about the Pope passing away today. And like I said, it is the 21st, adds up to 3. The Son, the Father, the Holy Spirit. It is the 4th month. 3 plus 4 is 7. 2025, 9. 9 plus 7 adds up to 7. God, the divine. It was fated. There is nothing this individual could have done to save themselves from having a face-to-face with the Creator, the Most High. I heard meeting their Maker, and many will. Ooh. Meeting their Maker, and many will. My condolences to anybody that has lost someone or is. Or some of you are about to get word that somebody has passed away or is about to. Wisdom, and you know this. You know that things are going wrong for these individuals. It was shown to you. You may have had a dream about it, or you just intuitively know what's going on. You're about to receive some type of confirmation. This could also be about some type of property that you're meant to receive the keys to. I just heard keys to the kingdom. For some of you, you're receiving something individuals can no longer withhold from you because of what's resurfacing. And I can feel the aggravation. And as I look up, I do see some of the little grubby grubs, the musky muskrats, the stocking Sallys and stocking Sams, and the derelict ducks in the chat being mess. Again, don't give them any energy, but you can tell by the way that they're acting, things are not going well for them. And happy solar return for happy Taurus season. Hey! Bulldozing into new beginnings. And happy solar return for those of you whose birthday I missed is current or is coming up. But don't mind the derelict ducks being dusty. That's their job. I don't know if they're getting paid very well for that. But ignore them. We got 9 of Swords. This could explain why there are individuals crashing out in this moment. Some of these individuals wanted to hold on to you because the sacrifice they had done in order to obtain fame and fortune on you didn't work, and now they see you getting it. Now they see you receiving some type of recognition. They want to be a part of your come up, and they can't. They believe that your energy can save them. There are a lot of individuals running around like chickens with their heads cut off, and the fact that they just said that, some of these individuals could have been using chickens. Let me look up the spiritual meaning of a chicken real quick. Because I feel like it has to do with, 7 of staves just fell out on sacrifice. I feel like it has to do with the sacrifice. So hold on. Protection, nurturing, and consequences of being easily influenced. The religious symbolism is the religious symbolism of a chicken is the slaughter of it. It's like, and they signify fertility and new beginning. So somebody was trying to sacrifice your new beginning and your fertility. Chickens may also be used as a channel for evil spirits. What the fuck? I knew it had something to do with sacrifice. Attempting to channel evil spirits into a timeline? Your timeline? So some of these individuals may have been sacrificing chickens to try and get to you. I'm gonna have to look more deeply into that. In order to fight this new beginning or use darker entities to fight, to use darker energies or entities in an attempt to fight you into death is what I heard. It's Santeria. That's good to know. That's good to know. Some of you may be seeing doves around you. I'm going to have to look more deeply into that. I love to gain knowledge. And there's a reason why they said chickens with their heads cut off. These individuals had this ritual backfire, and some of them may be losing their minds mentally in the way that they wanted you to. We got 2 of Cups out here and 9 of Swords. A lot of individuals going through horrible repercussions right now. And the things they attempted to block, you're receiving. And again, we got fertility out here, which doves symbolize fertility. Harmonious relationships, 2 of Cups out here, landing on the 9 of Swords. Somebody is up at night thinking about a connection you're receiving that they couldn't stop, they couldn't keep from you, and they couldn't obtain. Could be this 3 of Cups in the reverse, which could be a third party who is no longer a third party. Damn! Power! I was about to say, God's wrath. God's wrath. The higher power. Correcting every injustice or attempt at causing an injustice on your behalf. God impeded. The Most High impeded. Stampede. An elephant could be relevant. Elephants never forget. What does an elephant symbolize? Hold on. Because now I feel like that is relevant. Hold on, y'all. An elephant's spiritual meaning is wisdom, strength, good luck, and protection. Stampede. You are heavily protected. They also symbolize strength and power. We just had power come out. I can't make this shit up. Longevity and ancestral memory. Grounding and stability. Good luck and prosperity, and wisdom and knowledge. And they just said an elephant never forgets. Debts are being paid. Ancestors are moving on our behalf. These debts will be paid. This is definitely the dream team. Exactly, Randon. The dream team. Go dream team. Debts will be paid. This 10 of Pentacles in this union or this property is yours. So we got messages coming in from all over the place. It's like everybody's ancestors are attempting to get their attention to let you know this is coming through for you, whatever this is. And that individuals that had a hand in this, it has come full circle. They are reaping God's wrath, and it doesn't matter what attempt that they make to sacrifice you. It's blowing up in their face as we speak. Something also happened on Good Friday. It's about to be a good life. I just heard Good Life by Kanye. Living your life like it's golden is what I also just heard. In your golden energy. I also just heard line them up. Yeah, downloads coming in like crazy. It's because this is a wave that's experiencing justice right now. This is a wave that's receiving, while there is a wave that is reaping the consequences of their actions. And we got elites that are horrified because there's no stopping what is now happening. And again, third and final warning. If somebody attempts to put their hands on you spiritually again, they're going to be, it's going to be it's like death. I'm sorry to say it that harshly, but yeah, death. If somebody touches you again, they will be snatched. And I don't know if individuals feel as though this is a game, or if they don't care about their lives, or if they have nothing to lose. But this is a gamble they shouldn't have taken. Watching you, and they traveled for this. Could be a Libra that's mentally entrapped about the fact you're standing on business and you're this protected. Somebody traveled to figure out why the fuck you were so protected, or who protects you. Somebody was seeking out some type of information on you. With justice here, this is also somebody mentally entrapped or going to prison, and you're receiving justice. Somebody is mentally entrapped about the fact they couldn't stop your ships from coming in. All they can do is watch you. And they were praying that something they directed your way would take an effect, but it blew back in their life. This is how they know that you were this protected, and why they're trying to figure out what your weakness is and what protects you. Because if they don't fix what's going on in their life, if they're unable to balance the scales in their life, they know that it's done. They're done. Everything they worked for will crumble. Everything that they immorally, I heard contracted. Somebody could have contracted something, or a contract of some sort. But they know that everything they immorally obtained will crumble. Exactly, it is giving lights out. Victory in the reverse. I can't make this shit up. Victory in the reverse. Ooh, this is a bad time. And I apologize. I know we are 18 minutes in, like 19 minutes in, and this message has kind of been everywhere, but you got individuals watching you going, I don't even know what to do. I don't even know what to do. They're panicked. They've got anxiety. Their whole just life is falling apart before their eyes. And they realize that this is the wrath of the Most High. Like in the title, eyes wide, got them looking like lemurs, seeing the wrath of God, and now they're believers. They're watching other individuals get manhandled. They're watching things crumble in their life. And the reason this is relevant to you is because you're receiving. You waited a very long time. You endured a lot. You overcame a lot. Yes, it was necessary for your evolution, but it's also like God used you to clean up the planet. There's a beautiful energy over on TikTok. I don't remember their name, but there was an audio that I stumbled upon, and it made my inner child giggle a little bit. But now I'm realizing it's tying into this message where he goes, sometimes God will have people spiritually attack you just so they die. That's it. God was just cleaning up the planet, and he used you to do it, but you're going to receive reparations for what you went through. This is what I'm picking up on, is like the Most I was like, I'm going to need you to elevate and ascend with this, but also help me clean up the planet with how many individuals are going to underestimate you. How many individuals are going to attempt to block the prophecy I have over your life. You're going to have some heavy hitters in your energy. You're going to have a lot of opposition, but I prepared you for this, and you are protected. So I haven't really scrolled through the rest of his videos. That was just the one sound that I found, or that popped up, that I now realize was a direct message. It was confirmation that individuals are passing away and getting hit with wrath because of how they underestimated you, how they attacked you, and how they tried to take from you or keep from you. And now it's your receiving season. Vengeance is mine, says the Lord. You got groups that know your ships are coming in. They know that you're receiving offers. You've got a lot of individuals in their emotions about it. You got a lot of individuals very upset. Not only terrified, but like angry. Angry at the fact that they spent all this money. They jeopardized their foundations and their lives coming for you. You got practitioners that are upset at the fact that nobody told them who you were. They should have done their own research, but these individuals had crafted up some type of narrative for these practitioners. And now these practitioners have everything going wrong in their rituals, everything going wrong in their life, their practices. We got Seven of Cups confusion. You got individuals heavily confused about why none of this worked. Asking each other, what did we do wrong? What did we do? Is what I just heard. And I just heard, we fucked up, that's what we did. Ooh, that came through loud and clear. What did we do? We fucked up, that's what we did. Oppression. It's all coming down. Well, it's all being built up for you. Wow, this is, damn! Thank you, Lynette. Thank you for sewing into me and know that you are receiving it back infinitely in all the ways that God ordains and deems is necessary for your alignment and the prophecy over your life, as well as the love that is due to you. Exactly. Went after God's children after being told to let it go. Let something go. I'm also hearing return the slab. Bro, y'all just saw me shuffle Judgment at the bottom of the deck. I didn't expect to be reading on something like this today. I mean, I should have known when the Most High showed me what happened to the Pope, that this was going to be a reading about judgment. And they said judgment, reparations, and release. I don't know if y'all just heard that chopper that flew overhead. It was all a part of God's plan. Three of Swords, heartbroken with communication. The message of concern they received is leaving them heartbroken. There is no reversal that can be done to deter their judgment. Ooh. This is heavy! What do we, the Galactic Golden Nuggies, need to know? What do we need to know, Most High? Balance. Strap in, Galactic Golden Nuggies. We're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship with balance. This is also your bank balance coming, or going up, coming. Your bank, something from a bank is coming to you. Bank balance coming. Something is coming that's going to elevate your bank balance. You're about to be in a new tax bracket for some of you. It's also balance. You maintain balance through the tides of terror. You maintain balance through the tides of terror. Overcoming all entities directed your way to provoke you into paranoia. And they have returned. Give me another one on this balance, Most High. In reverse, that's not a lie. I say, give me one on this balance, Most High. And Most High said, that's not a lie. You have not been deceived. Your work is paying off. And God's love over your life and the favor over your life is being displayed in the physical. The Most High has impeded upon our behalf and manhandled these individuals that were attempting to keep the prophecy over your life from playing out. That is epic. Beautiful. So all of this is just an indication of what you may be feeling in your energy at this time. And the Most High is saying, stay balanced. Your divine team, our ancestry is saying, maintain balance. What you are picking up on is the screams within they said the gnawing teeth. What? The gnawing teeth. The gnashing. They said, not gnawing, the gnashing of teeth. What you're picking up on your energies, these individuals being forsaken while you're being favored. Hold up, wait, I'm sorry. I gotta look at, because that gave me goosebumps. So the gnashing of teeth. Hold on. Oh, gnashing of teeth in the Bible. A phrase to describe the anguish, regret, and ultimate judgment of those who are excluded from God's kingdom. Oh my God, oh my God, y'all. I'm getting goosebumps. My whole body is tingling right now. What did I just say about them being forsaken? Weeping and the gnashing of teeth is a phrase used to describe the anguish, regret, and ultimate judgment of those who are excluded from God's kingdom. And what did I say earlier about you receiving the keys to the kingdom? Bro. Be the subjects of the kingdom will be thrown outside into the darkness where there will be weeping and gnashing of teeth. Holy shit. Y'all, I just gotta take a minute. Judgment. This is God's wrath. I'm sorry, I'm flabbergasted. I'm sorry, I just got goosebumps like I am gobsmacked. Because I literally just said these individuals are forsaken, and then I heard that while you're being favored and your hard work is paid off. Ooh. Because of the prophecy over your prophecy over your life, 3 estates, forward movement and future. Forward movement into the future. This is what your future entails, is nothing but favor. You've been obedient. You followed instructions. You've been very patient. You've been unconditionally loving. You've stood your ground and stood 10 toes down. And these individuals are experiencing a hell of their own creation. These are their own manifestations that they are now entrapped in. They've been thrown out of your light. They've been thrown out of the kingdom of heaven that you harbor. You are the key to this kingdom and all that it entails. And none of these individuals can obtain the key that you are in order to manipulate your timeline or the prophecy over your life. You are the key to your kingdom and all that it entails. This is why so many individuals have attempted a destiny swap with you, siphon your energy, take your essence. They wanted what comes with this kingdom, what comes with being you as the key. We got the King of Swords out here. This King of Swords with temptation may have been, it looks like an individual or a few masculines if you're feminine, or a few karmic feminines if you're a masculine, were attempting to do love spells to pull you back because they realized what you are and what comes with you. And it's not anything they have access to. Ooh. Princess of Cups and exposure of 10 of Swords. With this Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, looks like siblings. Damn, everybody getting hit. We got a karmic familial unit in here getting smacked. Looks like siblings orchestrated some type of betrayal that has been exposed. And the lengths they would go to. Looks like a karmic maternal figure may be attempting to hide their face. Can't go out in the sunlight, or is terrified of seeing their own reflection. Somebody here is massively paranoid, and siblings, in an attempt to fix what's going on with a maternal or paternal figure, attempted to orchestrate another sacrifice to fix what was going wrong in their own life. And now they're witnessing these repercussions firsthand. This 10 of Swords, and it looks like an injustice that happened could be 10 months ago, 10 years ago, is being cleared. There's been exposure of why these individuals went up against you. And they're not the only ones. Like I said, you got elites out here, societies, networks, organizations, all watching you going, this is bad. This is really, really bad. There's a lot of corruption being exposed, a lot of betrayal being exposed. Well, you're being revealed as the light that you are. We got a Princess of Swords in the reverse. A practitioner's been blinded. Practitioner, they were paying to seek some type of information on you. I'm hearing this individual may have been momentarily blinded. Like, this individual went through a lot attempting to break into your energy. And this is how they knew it was going to be bad. So whoever went and just recently paid a practitioner, this practitioner reacted horribly during a ritual. Something went wrong. Horribly wrong. And I feel like this practitioner was like, get out. Leave, like, don't ever come back. You brought death into my house. That's what I'm feeling. Queen of Pentacles and Queen of Wands. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Who got paid? Could be a Taurus. And I just got an ad. Attention required. They now have to be very attentive to their environment. This is a lot going on right now. You may have received this Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo's gifts. And this currents of chi adhered to your energy. While something is currently backfiring emotionally on this Queen of Wands. Or their health. It's either their mental health or their physical health or both. But there's a practitioner who's been blinded. Their gifts are not working. Or they may have been physically, momentarily blinded. Like they could not see. Because I just heard that lady go, barely. I'm also hearing somebody's altar or house could have caught on fire. Some of you, again, I'm hearing home. I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Tell the world I'm coming home. You're coming home. You're going home. But not like heaven home. Not leaving this planet. But like some of you are about to have a home. Finally have a home. Individuals were working. Yeah, like fertility, a plot of land. You're going home. You were singing that this morning? Confirmation. If you've been seeing the word home, or you've been seeing like homes for sale pop up, you could have even been seeing homes being like renovated on your YouTube, or homes for sale on your YouTube, like videos popping up, or an indication that you were going to receive a new home. You are. Or you may have asked God to move. You're moving. Damn, this is spiritual movement as well as physical movement. There's a lot coming through, you guys. There's a lot of judgment happening, but to balance the scales of judgment, justice has also got to be occurring. Which means there's a wave of justice coming through, and some of you felt like this would never. Ancestors have been fighting very hard to bring this forth. Some of you felt like this was never going to happen. You were like, okay, it's fine. Rejection is God's protection. But this wasn't rejection, it was redirection. Aligning you to the correct path, to where you'd be ready. Where you'd be ready, justice. Ancestors and angels and the Most High have been fighting very hard to assure this victory, and you're receiving it. You already know this with wisdom here. Wow. Congratulations. Congratulations. And I think you need to hear that. Maybe you've been seeing the word congratulations. Maybe you've been hearing the song from Post Malone, congratulations. Or you've been seeing celebration. You could have even been seeing cardinals and doves. You're receiving messages from the Holy Spirit, the ethers, that there is something that you're about to be celebrating. You're about to be very, very happy. I heard you're not going to know what to do with yourself. Because everything is changing for you. Transformation. This is beautiful. I mean, what is happening? The nightmare that individuals are experiencing is not beautiful. But your reality is, the prophecy over your life is, what you are going to do and accomplish in this world and what you are going to assist others in achieving is. I heard you deserve this. You reap what you sow, as above, so below. The world. It's over. You're not missing this opportunity, but others missed an opportunity to live the good life with you. You put in the work for this. This is what they mean by you deserve this. Everybody deserves what they put out. You can't escape your karma. You can't escape this judgment, and you can't escape this justice. And this justice won't pass you by. You can't miss this. You just said that in your head. We are all connected. What's up, Galactic Golden Ohana? But that is confirmation. You can't miss this. We got 3 of Pentacles. This is like a teamwork makes a dream work. Some of you are going to be networking with individuals you had previously, I won't even say looked up to. This is giving like individuals that worked like you worked to get to where they're at. And it's like you're being seen by these individuals. You're being seen for your hard work. You're being applauded. You're receiving your roses this lifetime. You're receiving your roses this lifetime. And Spirit says that's the truth. With this Prince of Cups coming out sideways, individuals that others wanted to block from giving you this type of, like these type of accolades are observing you. This is Spirit saying, no, you're receiving the truth. You're receiving your roses in this life. They're commending you. You got individuals going, you made it through some shit that others would have fallen. You're very strong. You're very courageous. It's like individuals finally, yeah, with the truth out here. Individuals knowing the truth about what you overcame and giving you accolades for it. You're receiving your roses from individuals who had once thought so highly of themselves to where they got a reality check and an ego check with your perseverance, your faith, and the favor over your life. Because you made it out the mud. People got to respect that. Everybody's got to respect that. You made it out the mud. Where individuals attempted to bury you, you resurrected. So individuals got to put respect on your name. We got a new beginning and wish fulfillment coming through with an opportunity being given to you. Put respect on your motherfucking name, because this shouldn't have been possible. You shouldn't have made it this far. You shouldn't have made it through everything that was orchestrated to kill you. You're receiving this new beginning and everything that comes with this new beginning. This is the prophecy over your life. Wish fulfillment, success, inspiration. You being an inspiration. Your story, your testimony being heard. Like the things that some of you are about to share is really gonna shake the world on how you received something, how you obtained something, how you were moved into a certain position, how you survived something, how you made it past everything that was meant to stop you, how you elevated beyond the slander, the defamation. The world's gonna know your name. And I just heard, okay, so the world's gonna know your name, and this is how legends are made. This is how legends are made. This is how legends are made. We got 7 of Cups out here. A karmic familial unit confused at how you maintained balance. How you alchemized this. How it exactly only made you bigger and better. This is how legends are made. This is why you're getting respect from these individuals that perceived themselves as a legend. Even though these individuals worked hard, they let monetary means, they let their position go to their head. And knowing your experience, it was like an ego check. Looks like these individuals had an ego death watching a legend being made. A legend in the making. The legacy you're leaving in this realm is something that will be told for years to come. This is history. Not only was it a legend in the making, it was motherfucking history. You just made history. People are going to be talking about you for years. Long after you are gone. Ooh, and with the way that those had just fallen, judgment has dropped individuals that were attempting to 5 of swords and 5 of staves win by any means necessary by attempting to cause conflict in your life and compete with you for your legacy. Tradition. That's like the Hierophant card in this deck. Old money was up against you too. All have fallen. Sheesh. You know, I need to get some astrology cards with this. I need to see. Because this is how legends are made. Legend in the making. And now I keep hearing it. This is how legends are made. This is how legends are made. You could be a Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or a Libra. Heavy on the Libras out here. But this is you standing on business and receiving justice. Justice that the world is going to hear about. Others going to hear what others had tried to do to stop you. To take from you and to keep something from you. Faith. And part of fortune increase. Faith and fortune. I love that combination. Woo! Give me one, Most High, on faith and fortune. Escape. Most High assured that nothing would touch you. That nothing would touch those that you love around you. That nothing would impede upon your environment and cause disruption. It has been redirected right back to them and solidified in their experience. And this is why they know the Most High truly covets you. You spoke on this with faith and part of fortune. Fortune. Y'all know that individuals will go to intuitives and like, give me my fortune. Tell me my, like fortune teller. That's what it's giving. Tell me my fortune. Tell me my future. With faith and part of fortune out here increase, they knew that it was only a matter of time before you would receive something. And with escape out here, faith being out here and fortune, these individuals, you had prophesied something, you had spoken upon something that they cannot escape. You are the truth. And they know that the Most High not only favors you and protects you and covets you, but they now know because of what they did, the part of the prophecy of your life and what they would experience within this prophecy has only come to play because of the way they came up against you. Fourth house roots and Virgo, I analyze. So we got a family unit and a practitioner watching you. And you know you own something. A family unit that attempted to use a practitioner to keep you from owning something. From having ownership over something. Or receiving monetary means, being blessed. And you escaped this. This is financial ruin on these individuals. While it's financial gains and breakthroughs for you. And for some of you, you do own like a property. You're receiving something you own. It is for you. Sagittarius, I see you're a genius. You foretold something. You spoke on something. You prophesized an event. Could have been 2 years ago you spoke this prophecy. They could have laughed at you when you spoke this. It's given color purple. Until you do right by me, nothing will go right for you. These individuals mocked you. Everybody thought it was funny. Everybody was amused. This prophecy has come to play. Not only the prophecy over your life, but what you were guided to speak on. Or what you knew had been kept from you. Some of you prophesized, ooh, this is big. Some of you prophesized a death. Somebody passing away who had left you something. At that time, they hadn't passed away yet. Some of you foretold a death and what would happen with this individual passing. And what they would attempt to do to make amends with you before they passed. Other individuals, there are some that feel like you caused some type of demise. But it seems like this individual, in order to protect you or to protect somebody, took these hits on for themselves. They got hit with a return to sender. Somebody passed away because something backfired. But you foresaw this. You knew this was going to happen. But it was before somebody passed away. This is why I see you're a genius. Individuals are going, holy shit, they were right. You were right. You also spoke on God's wrath. You also spoke on what these individuals would go through. if they continue to attempt to touch you. Touch not my anointed. Touch not my anointed, do no harm to my prophet. They mocked that as well. The provoker mocked that as well, with second house owning. They kept trying to provoke you, to put you in a position to miss an opportunity to obtain this by you having a certain reaction or you being in alignment to something that was supposed to take effect on you. And yes, we did talk about the Pope passing away earlier. You may want to rewind the tape, go back to the beginning and listen in, because with the Pope dying today, again, it's the 21st, the Son, the Father, the Holy Spirit. It is the 4th month, which 3 plus 4 is 7, and 2025, which adds up to 7. 2025 plus 7 adds up to 7. The Most High stripped this individual off of this planet. And I prophesied this. I told you the Dark Hierophant in reverse would fall. And there would be no getting back up for this individual. And the same is happening. You saw it with your eyes. You saw it occurring with these individuals attempting to open up portals. It's not just individuals in a position of power or recognition. It's individuals that attempted to impede on your destiny. Individuals that attempted to take something from you or keep something from you. So God is showing you the type of judgment that is moving through this realm. And again, we just talked about the gnashing of teeth that I had to look up. I'm done. And God said, truth, let there be light. Saturn return about truth, the truth about their karma. I can't make this shit up. I know this reading has kind of been like all over the place, but we're touching on different energies going through judgment right now. While you are receiving. You're receiving the truth. You're receiving what is owed to you. You're receiving the debts that need to be paid to you. You're receiving what individuals attempted to keep from you. And you're receiving unconditionally loving relationships you can trust, not just romantically, but platonically and business related, networking. This is the prophecy over your life, is you are meant to have a massive impact on this planet, more than you already have, and you're being given supernaturally the provisions that are going to assist you with expanding upon that impact. They can't keep this from you. They can't slow this down. They can't stop this. It's happening. I'm done. Bro, I'm done. Not only did we pick up on all this judgment, but what did I just say? Nobody can stop this. Nobody can take this. Nobody can slow this down. It's coming right to you. Jupiter, return, benefits. A return of your benefits. What's behind this? Mars force. The reason why individuals attempted to, and it's being forced. They're being forced to return these benefits. And with Mars force, individuals that attempted to wage war on you, but you healed. Aquarius energy, the star. I know it's also water bearer energy. You bear balanced emotions, and where you pour this water, where you pour your attention and your energy and your emotions, things grow. This is also, I know, the star. You got other stars in these positions, other individuals that have been recognized within this realm, giving you your accolades. You got other individuals within these positions, whether they were being puppeteered or not, respecting you and being led back to the Most High, because with Sagittarius in alignment with Aquarius, I know they are seeing the repercussions of individuals that came up against you. And some of them know that they're next. This goes deep, and it is time. Put some respect on your motherfucking name. Messages. What did I just say? Put some respect on your motherfucking name. And Spirit said, facts. With messages out here, they're backing this message. They're going, and they will. All knees will bend to the Most High because of what they now know is real. What they're seeing. What did I just say? I'm sorry. What they're seeing. Saturn returned because it's time, age. Saturn return, age. It is time. What is Daddy Saturn? Karma. We just got back-to-back karma coming out here because we got Saturn truth. The truth about what? Their karma. Others are seeing it. What happens when individuals mess with you? What happens when individuals wage war on you? What happens when individuals try to take your soul star, your destiny star, what you were put here to do, not knowing what comes with this position? Well, should I say not knowing the weight that comes with this position? They wanted the glitz, they wanted the glamour, they wanted the recognition, they wanted the abilities, the supernatural healing abilities, the miracle that you are. They didn't know the type of death that you had to, the shadow, the valley of the shadow of death you had to move through to get there. They know now. Cancer, I feel, and Mercury retrograde reinvention. You don't have Cancer? Is what I'm getting. You're not in your feelings, and with reinvention in the reverse, even though my deck was in reverse, I'm gonna take them in the upright because that's what somebody else is experiencing. With reinvention, they can't change this. They couldn't change your health. They couldn't change your feelings. They couldn't cause emotional upheavals. They couldn't change the trajectory of your life. So with reinvention being in the upright, because I'm gonna take them in the upright, and Cancer, I feel. Somebody has, with this reinvention, with the way that you've changed, with the way that you've shifted timelines, you've elevated, somebody else is experiencing Cancer. Somebody else tried to push their dis-ease into your reality, and it only amplified their own. This could have also been something to do with the lungs. Something malignant. This could have had to do with the lungs or liver. Because they were succumbing to what? Black magic. Capricorn energy out here. They tried to use these beings, this dis-ease, to cause an ending, the world. And you healed from this. I can't make this shit up because it was not your destiny to be caught up in this, to succumb to this, to fall to this. I cannot make this shit up. Healing and destiny, that's what's up. You healed. You're in destiny. And the prophecy over your life is playing out now. We got mind and revolution. Divine revolutionary and body. Mind, body, soul, and spirit. You're a divine revolutionary. You are a light leader. This also lets me know that any attempts to cause emotional upheaval as well as dis-ease, premature death, and endings in your life have been returned while you have alchemized the energy of it. Enhanced intuition, advanced intellectual abilities, and things that you now know with the downloads you receive that you should know, but you need to know for this position as revolutionary leader to bring down those in a position of perceived power. Those that may still attempt to move against you with all they've got because they have nothing to lose. So again, we got elites in the energy that you've been suited to come up against. And you ready? You're about to be moved with the body here. This is and they missed an opportunity to affect you. So you're about to be physically moved for some of you. This is going to require some action being taken with where you're being guided to go. This is also about them seeing it in your body. How much light you harbor, and the fact that no matter how they attempt to view into your physical experience, there is no, with missing coming out here, there is no dis-ease or health issues in your experience. Like they're prying in and they're attempting to see something going wrong, but it isn't. Woo! Could be a Taurus that's going through a return. It landed on Saturn return. I did tell you there was a practitioner out here. We are in Taurus season. We are in Taurus season. So Taurus, I have a return. Somebody they're having to eat this. They're having to eat this. They're having to take this L. They're having to, bro. Y'all can't tell me that God in this message. I'm getting excited. We got Neptune sacrifice and South Node lives debts. They're having to take this L. They are in debt to you now, and they're paying that debt. I will. Leo energy, I will. Trying to impede on your free will, put you in a stronghold. You could be a Leo, or this could have been a Leo or a Taurus or a Virgo. Could have also been an Aries. There's a Leo going through an ending right now because of what they attempted to push into your experience, or individuals that attempted to put you in a stronghold while you're having this new beginning. The scales will be balanced. They're going through an ending. Woo! What I just say about it could be an Aries. There's Aries coming out. You could be an Aries. We got I am. Change. I am the change. You are the change that the world prayed for, and you're making massive changes as we speak. But what's being given to you, the supernatural provisions being provided, are going to put you in a position to have even more of an amplified impact with how you're able to expand with what you are about to receive. What did I just say? The scales will be balanced. We got Libra, I balanced. While these individuals are going through judgment, you're going through justice. So don't be surprised when things start getting easier for you. Things start coming through for you. Just say thank you. Don't question it. You get a blessing, just say thank you. Don't question it. Don't bombastically side-eye it. Don't feel as though you're not worthy of it. Say thank you. Partnerships. We got partners coming out here. Some of you are about to walk face first into a loving relationship. You're going to connect with a partnership. This could also be a business partnership. We got Pluto transformation. Things needed to change for you to receive this. Pluto is scorpionic energy, which is in the tarot deck, Tower and Death. This was divine intervention to remove any type of obstacle that was attempting to keep you from solidifying these partnerships, these connections, these business opportunities, this expansion. And this thank you, let me not forget, and this stability with what is this? I'm done. This stability with Jupiter abundance. And what is this? 38 and 7, which is 11 and 7 adds up to 9. Endings for new beginnings. This is beautiful. Stability, expansion, experience, and abundance. And this is, I heard, set in stone. This is set in stone. I wonder who just said that. I wonder who just said this is set in stone. Landed right on Jupiter abundance and Earth element stability. Sun spirit, the Most High. Set in stone. This is beautiful. I love this. We got 6th house routine. Everything's about to change for you. You're about to have a new way of experiencing life. All new routines while these individuals are stuck in a cycle. On the 3rd day he rose, he is risen. That's what I just heard. You may have been experiencing something last week on Thursday or Friday, and then Sunday you were completely healed. And today, I don't know what it is. It's going to be different for each and every one of you. But you were experiencing something. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But he has risen through you, with you. I also just heard bloodline of Yeshua. God, or a God's direct bloodline. So there was something that was individuals were attempting to project into your experience or upon your physical body. Something was going on. Like Thursday or Friday. Which may have been why earlier in the live they said it happened on Friday, Good Friday. And then Sunday, you were completely healed. Or something was healed. There may have been finances that came through on Sunday. Oh my God, that makes sense. I got a beautiful blessing on Sunday. A beautiful blessing that came through out of nowhere. So you may have received something that came through on Sunday, or there may be something that happens that comes through on Monday. So there could be finances that came through, a partnership that comes through. Something is an indication that something else is healed. And there's been a massive backfire. So you could have been feeling very dizzy, especially with the Schumann resonance and what's going on in the ethers. You may have been feeling very nauseous, dizzy, stomach issues. And individuals may have attempted to amplify that. But by Sunday, you were better. And not only better, but reinvigorated. Interesting. Love. For some of you, it's love. Or you're about to see how loved you are. I also see she's holding what looks like a planet, but it also appears to be an egg. I don't know if y'all can see that. It's a planet, but it looks like an egg. This is a new beginning. Some of you may have recently dreamed of eggs. Or, of course, we did just have Easter, so you may be seeing eggs everywhere. It's about a new beginning, fertility, a breakthrough, a rebirth. Interesting. Okay. I like that. Let me pull some Ganesh. Because if these individuals, we read on their judgment. We see what's going on. We're seeing it being basically shown to us. Our enemies are being displayed. Our enemies are being, I won't even say our enemies. Those outside of ourselves that we're attempting to impede upon our prophecy are being, they're reaping the consequences. They're being forced to face judgment. So what do we need to know, Most High? The Galactic Golden Ohana, Light Workers, Harmony, card 22, and Promise of the Future, and Revelation, which symbolizes a prophecy. Card 22, card 15, and card 8, which adds up to 9, I do believe. Yeah, adds up to 9, which is endings and new beginnings. Card 22, Harmony, stability, balance. As within, so without, a reflection of what you are. It's also peace, harmonious relationships, harmonious connections, a harmonious, balanced experience. And with Revelation out here, this was always prophesized. And what was prophesized? The promise of your future, you would have this. You would get to live this life this way. Splendor. And it's funny because all of these cards add up to 9. This is card 46. This adds up to 10. Splendor. But you already know this, man. Inner knowing, which is card 17. Which is funny because all of these cards add up to 9. And then card 46, Splendor, which is 10. And then inner knowing, which is 8. 17, you could be seeing 17 everywhere. 17 could have significance to you, is 8. 8 plus 10 is 9 amplified by the 0. So this is a forced ending for a new beginning. Because your sustenance, what you've been cultivating, what you've been working towards, what you've been attempting to maintain is what they just said. Not working towards, but what you've been attempting to maintain is about to be amplified. Divine being very generous with you. This is card 10. So again, we got another set that adds up to 9, amplified by the 0, and then another 10 comes out. So that is 9, 9, 10, adds up to a 10, but it's like 2 9s. You could be seeing 9, 9, which adds up to a 9. So double 9s on the board. Multiple endings occurring to assure a new beginning for you. And what is supposed to be given to you, what is due to you. This was how it was always meant to go, and it's a priority. With priorities out here being card 30, the Son, the Father, the Holy Spirit, amplified by the 0. We got generosity in alignment with harmony and priorities in alignment with the promise of the future. So how the divine is giving to you, what's meant to be given to you that's going to harmonize your experience, amplify this experience for you, give you what you've been emanating, what is due to you has been prioritized, and the divine has given you this promise of the future that is playing out now. I told you, everything's about to change. You've healed from what was meant to keep you from this transformation, what was meant to keep you from receiving, what was meant to keep you from your entire life changing. Individuals wanted to push some type of issue off onto you so you wouldn't make it to this change. So you never receive or get to experience this change. But you healed. This wanted to be in the reverse, decision in the reverse. What is this decision in the reverse? I just heard it was up in the air. What was up in the air? Delight, and a spiritual practitioner. So it looks like an individual that was attempting to push some type of health issue into your reality is now watching you receive delight, where they feel like they made the wrong decision. Up in the air. Like Spirit said, it's up in the air. With this decision, it's like, it's whether, what decision's up in the air is this, whether or not they're going to try and target you again in order to repair what they're experiencing. But it looks like they know, like, we fucked up, they made the wrong decision. So what's up in the air right now is them deciding whether or not they're going to attempt to target you again. But they see that you're receiving, again, this is card 3, delight, the Son, the Father, the Holy Spirit. You're receiving happiness, joy from the divine. Positive outlook. What you've maintained a positive outlook for. Again, I keep hearing it. They said up in the air. Clarify. You've got many organizations, networks, and societies all taking a vote on whether or not they should attempt something else. The decision is up in the air. So they're letting me know, hold up. It's not this practitioner that's debating. There are practitioners that realize they fucked up, they made the wrong decision. There are other individuals in organizations, societies, and networks, or a unit that are seeing what is happening to these practitioners and going, do we try this again? That's what the decision up in the air. Thank you for clarifying. Whether or not to attempt something else. Because they're terrified with what they're seeing. And again, that's why I just heard, and that's why it's their third and final warning. If they try something again, they will have a face-to-face with the creator. So this is what they're debating, and this is why the decision is up in the air. Because they know if they attempt something like this again, it's not going to end well. If they are unable to take you down or affect you in any way, shape, and form, it's going to end poorly for them. So you got individuals debating right now what should be done. Energetic movement. Whether or not they should try and project this energy into your experience again. Whether or not they should try and attempt to make a move on you. But you'd already see it coming. With reflection out here and achievement with clear your energy. If we got cross watchers in here, this will not end well for you. Because you will receive divine galactic golden nuggies, the achievement, the win, the victory. You'll be alerted if somebody attempts to project anything into your experience, and you'll be guided on... What was I about to say? You will be guided on the actions you need to take in order to clear this energy out. Guidance. They beat me to the punch. I was literally just about to say that. So if you're guided to do something in order to clear out energy, just know that these interesting individuals have made their decision. So make sure you're listening to your team with belonging, because they know what belongs to you. With cultivation here, you are receiving. So again, Spirit's just saying, listen to me. I will assist you in balancing out any and all energy. Continue to be obedient. Concentration, because you got these individuals watching you heavily, trying to use your pictures and videos or your platform to project something into your reality. Could even be using mirrors, or this is what their next attempt is. Nothing to be concerned about. Acceptance, because they will accept defeat. This is the divine saying, just stay on your toes. Be aware of what we are attempting to show you and how we are guiding you to move, if you are being guided to move in a certain way. Exactly. Every knee will bow. Right as we said that. Every knee will bow. Divine support. And you can relax. Divine said, I got you. I already told them. I already warned them. The Son, the Father, the Holy Spirit. I already warned them. You are being heavily protected and supported by the divine. That wanted to come out. It wanted to come out, and then it slid back in the deck. Determination. Somebody that wouldn't quit, and then it's like, let me not. So yeah, they're definitely thinking about it, because that card didn't want to come out of the deck. Is there anything else we need to know, Most High? Thank you. Sit down, Lil. Be humble. With Be Candid, it's move in silence. With whatever you're about to receive, don't be broadcasting it to the world yet. There will be a green light given on how this is meant to be displayed, when it is meant to be seen. So whatever it is you receive, we got protection. What did I just say about the divine is heavily protecting you? They move in silence. team moving in silence. This is also about, again, move in silence with what's being protected and what's being brought in. That's meant to be a part of your what? New beginning. Divine's moving in silence to assure this new beginning. But I keep hearing it. Move in silence. I heard don't share your testimony until it's time. So something you're going to want to be like, oh my God, God gave this to me. God made this possible. The divine is saying, shh, hush. There will come a time when you are meant to relay this information to others and share your testimony. So whatever this is, insight, you already know what this is. Don't be sharing it. Don't be sharing it. This is like a time frame given on the testimony. So for some reason, the divine is saying, don't share it immediately. Like there will come a time when you're speaking on what God has given you in order to give others hope and restore their faith. Yep, spiritual quest. Those on their spiritual quest that need courage. I can't make this shit up, that are getting ready to surrender. But before you relay this testimony, you're being guided to move in silence until it's time. Wow. Whatever this is, it's really going to change the world. More than it already has. Like more than you already have. This life-changing for you, but this is also world-changing for those that need to hear this. For those that need... They said in due time, you will be giving your testimony. And in that time, it will be right for all ears that are meant to hear it. For all eyes that are meant to see it. But for now, move in silence. Okay. Because of those behind the scenes that you have cleared out of your energy, determined to keep you from the prophecy, enlightenment. They know you're about to be nurtured. They don't know how this is coming in, how you're receiving this achievement, or what you're going to do with this. Which is why the Most High is saying, this could be, let me shut up. I was going to say something. Whatever this is, it's going to put you in a position to where you moving in silence is really going to set you up for success later. Joy. It's going to bring you a lot of joy. What did I say near the beginning of this reading? This fulfillment is going to bring you, and these blessings are going to bring you a lot of joy. It's going to restore the joy in your life. You're going to jump for joy. You're not going to know what to do with yourself. With perseverance, your perseverance is paid off. And you've cleared those out of your energy that needed to be cleared, that kept trying to tap into your intuition to see steadfast when this was coming into your reality, when this would play out. And it looks like, oh, that is so smooth. While these individuals are caught up in judgment, while they're going through the worst of the worst, this is when you're being blessed. These individuals will not have the eyes on you they wanted to have on you because of what's going on in their life. So it's like, while the opposition is distracted, you're disappearing. Like, they're going to look up from what they're going through and go, hey, where the fuck did they go? That's what's going on here. That's why Spirit's saying, shh. Because while they're fighting demons and angels out here, while they're caught up in their own judgment, you're getting justice. While they're distracted, while they're being bulldozed, you're being snatched out of the equation. So by the time they look up and they go, oh, we needed to do some shit, you're not going to be there. Exactly. Playing chess, not checkers. That's why I'm like, that's smooth. God's going, watch this. I heard, be ready for restoration. For some of you, it's coming in quick. Be ready for restoration. For some of you, with energetic movement out here and generosity, it's coming in quick. Okay, whatever, it's going to be different for each and every one of you. But there is a wave of justice that is occurring with a massive wave of judgment. And however the divine is going to be moving within this wave, it's going to happen quick. So some of you, let me not say anything. Because y'all know the musky muskrats be out here being just nefarious, diabolical, and haterating and hollerating in the dancery. So, in the way that things are about to move for you, they're going to go quick. Don't speak on it. Anyways, you guys, I love y'all. I appreciate you. I honor you. And if I will not be seeing you over on TikTok in about 30 minutes, then I will see you again over here tomorrow. So until then, remain peaceful, Ooh, hold on, channeled message real quick. They said, the wave of justice occurring. Repeat that. The wave of justice occurring has washed away the sins of your forefathers and foremothers with the work that you have put in. What had once seemed as though it was impossible has now been made possible. All mountains have been moved. Things that may have seemed like it was going to take forever are happening faster than you could have imagined. Release expectation, but stay open to receive restoration. Okay, thank you. I'm gonna have to watch that part back. I'm gonna have to watch that channel. I feel like I need to write it down. Anyways, remain peaceful, unconditionally loving, stand united, and remain respectful unless disrespected. Then check with the Most High and check your motherfucking self before you check a motherfucker with grace. And like Jase would say, XXXTentacion, hey, if anybody tells you to lay down, run them the fuck over. But not with your car, vroom, with your energy. Because we have nothing to prove. Our energy obviously does it for us. And last, but most definitely not least, drink your motherfucking water. Remain balanced, stay grounded, and remember who the fuck you are. Why you came here, and who gave it to you when you receive it. Alright? Remember who is in the blessing business. And who put you in this position to be this blessed and this favored. Don't forget who you are when you get there. And don't forget who gave it to you when you get it. I love you guys. And that's a message for some. I know that resonated. There is somebody that needed to hear that. Remember. Remember to remember. And don't dishonor your ancestors. Death before dishonor. And remember to remember. I love y'all. And until next time. Bye.